you talk about how money is sort of tied to evolution or vice versa.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about this.
I went to the Galapagos Islands to study money. Why did I do that? Because that's where Charles Darwin went to be inspired with his theory of evolution by natural selection. So while I was there, I went with some marine biologists, and they showed me that all around the different ecosystems, from underwater to the apex predators, all organisms trade energy with each other, right? Mm-hmm. When the birds and the bees, they're basically trading energy. They're eating each other. Mm-hmm. They're trying to get the calories we need to survive. Mm-hmm. What is the first type of money? It's meat, salt. When you boil it down, money helps us obtain the calories to survive. Mm-hmm. And so it goes even further than that there's a genetic basis for why we use money. So researchers have found that there are genes that we have that help us become more likely to exchange with each other. You know, people who live in isolation, they've been shown to be not as healthy. Like living alone is analogous to smoking a pack of cigarettes a day, to having higher rates of obesity. And so it's important to engage with each other and be social. It's a survival mechanism for us. And so you look at recent scholarship, genetic studies, they've been able to find that identical twins who have the same genotype, when they separate them, they find that they invest in a similar manner.
Really?
Yeah, so it shows you that your genes, like in one study, I think maybe 20% of your credit score was influenced by your genes.
Wow.
There's one gene that we have, there are two variants of it. If you have one variant of it, you're more likely to be risk averse, to have fewer credit lines, to take fewer risks. If you have the other variant of it, it's just the opposite. So your genes, it's not the only thing, but genes help explain a lot of your financial decision making. So that's what, Charles Darwin, his theory of evolution made me ask the question, do genes play a role in your financial decision making? I discovered yes, they do.
And can you change that? Can you develop that?
Yeah, you can. You can definitely change that over time, largely to do with education. Now, in these studies, your knowledge can triumph over your genetics. Not everyone in these studies acted according to their genes, but enough people acted in that way so they were able to find that it is a strong indicator. And if you look at the markets are basically a measure of aggregate human behavior, right? So just as Wall Street is researching, trying to predict stocks in the future, who knows, they may be able to look at your genes to predict stock market patterns and predict the market.